How did Elon Musk acquire his millions? Ranked as the third richest man in the world, valued at a staggering net worth of $188.5 billion, he also holds the record for the longest-standing CEO of an automobile company. What did he learn that radically transformed his life and made him this wealthy? Many believe that Musk's wealth primarily comes from Tesla, the electric vehicle company he leads. It's no secret that Tesla has boosted Musk's net worth tremendously, experiencing an incredible 3,000% increase in stock value over the last decade. However, Musk's journey to wealth began long before his tenure as Tesla's CEO. How did he get rich? Was the real secret behind Musk's billions?
People often will think of money as having power in and of itself. It does not. Money is information, and it does not have power in and of itself. Applying the physics.
To Elon Musk, information is key. Musk recently shared an experience that changed his life. It was his unusual learning technique. Despite earning 2 degrees, he never credits his college education for its success. In fact, he feels just the opposite. He has his own way of learning, which is mastering the act of memorizing everything you read. Do you know that with this strategy, Musk read the encyclopedia at 9? Yes, you heard that right. Elon Musk refers to it as the Semantic Tree strategy. This approach involves first grasping the fundamental concepts or core truths of a subject or book, similar to understanding the main trunk and major branches of a tree, before delving into the final details, which can be likened to the leaves. Musk believes in mastering these foundational principles, which serve as the groundwork for comprehending more complex ideas. This learning method contrasts with the conventional way of learning, which involves memorizing facts and complex theories without truly grasping the main ideas. By following this principle and ensuring that his learning process is thorough and not just superficial, Musk has been able to gain the ability to never forget anything he reads, enabling him to acquire vast knowledge across several domains, ultimately becoming a great inventor of his time. If you also learn this technique, you can become a better version of yourself. Musk ensures his understanding is strong and can link complex ideas back to their simple principles, helping him understand new things better and more profoundly. When Musk wants to learn something new, he spends time figuring out the most basic parts of that topic. For instance, when he wanted to learn about rocket science for SpaceX, he began with the basic physics of how things move, how objects orbit in space, and the science of materials. His learning helps him understand complicated topics and come up with creative solutions. It lets him combine ideas from different fields, leading to innovative answers, which definitely is what makes him rich. Do you realize Elon Musk is the only inventor among the top wealthy figures we know? Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and the like, Elon Musk stands out as the only creative inventor. Elon's brother, Kimball Musk, mentioned that Elon used to read 2 books a day. He read on various topics, not just one. This habit helped him integrate his knowledge across different areas. It allowed him to blend his understanding of artificial intelligence and engineering in creating Tesla's technology. This skill is particularly evident in his ability to disrupt multiple industries simultaneously. Musk famously said he was always reading when he was a kid and read everything he could get his hands on. We delve deep into Musk's entire career, court documents, SEC filings, and interviews to see how he leveraged this strategy in accumulating wealth and influence. But then some critics believed he inherited his money from his father's emerald mine. Musk opened up about these years of living in debt in response to a few Twitter users claiming Musk's father owned an emerald mine to pay for his privileged upbringing and education. Musk said that is not true. He claims he rejected his abusive father's ill-gotten wealth and came to North America as a teen with $2,000 to put himself through college. This is a pretty awful lie, Musk tweeted on December 28th. He didn't own an emerald mine and I worked my way through college, ending up minus $100K in student debt. I couldn't even afford a second PC at Zip2, so I programmed it at night and the website only worked during the day. Where is this BS coming from? He was born into an average family and had little privilege while growing up. He had a rough childhood and struggled to the top. You might wonder, how did someone not born with any riches become filthy rich? One distinguishing factor for Elon Musk's success was his rugged determination, audacious goals, and crazy work ethic. Honestly, Elon Musk's work ethic will give you goosebumps.
22 hours a day, or how many
I
hours?
was working, so 7 days a week, sleeping in the factory. I worked in the paint shop, general assembly, body shop.
You ever worry about yourself imploding? Like it's just too much?
Absolutely. No one should put this many hours into work. This is not good. People should not work this hard. They should not do this.
Elon Musk is someone whose ambition knew no bounds. Early on in life, he was determined to become rich no matter what, and that was what pushed him into doing most of the things he did. Way before Elon Musk even dreamed of Tesla, he had a ton of other businesses and startups that pushed him up in the entrepreneurial world. He had been interested in entrepreneurship from a very young age. He made his first set of millions before the age of 30.
I've sunk the great majority of my net worth into X.com, which is the new banking and mutual funds company.
So this is an ATM. What we're going to do is transform the traditional banking industry.
That quote defines Musk's strategy.
Tesla and SpaceX were just icing on the cake. He made his first millions from an unpopular business idea anyone could model. While dissecting how Elon Musk became rich, we cannot ignore his entrepreneurial spirit. He was always on the lookout for problems he could proffer solutions to, which was the basis of most of the businesses he started.
I'm no saint, but I generally try to do the right thing.
Are you sincerely trying to save the world?
I'm trying to do good things.
Recognizing a problem and creating a solution to it is the key to becoming a successful entrepreneur. Anyone can do this as long as they're willing to start. All you need to do is observe and analyze your environment and think of a problem to which you can offer a solution regarding goods or rendering services. And aside from his love for reading and entrepreneurial spirit, Elon Musk developed a deep interest in tech due to the video games he played as a pre-teenager. He was fascinated by tech and was exploring new technology he had never used before. He learned coding at that young age, figured out how to monetize it, and sold his first game for $500 to a computer magazine. He was only 12 years old at this point. Just thinking about this, you'll agree that even our everyday activities influence or shape our line of thought. So, at this point in his life, he learned more core skills that would foster his success in the business world. It is not enough to master a skill. To become a successful entrepreneur, you must understand the monetization aspect of your business. Elon Musk worked on various things before he started a business. This is an important point to note about his journey to success. He failed a few times but never gave up. He will always say that impossible is his middle name. Elon Musk loves doing things others say are impossible. He also learned how to bounce back from failure. He experienced many setbacks in his ventures and startups, but he persevered and continued to try again. As Michael Jordan once said, to succeed, you must first learn how to fail. Elon Musk mastered the art of failing and rebounding to launch even bigger projects. Before receiving a scholarship to the University of Pennsylvania, Elon Musk studied at Queen's University for 2 years. In his free time, he sold computer parts and offered tech support services from his dorm room. He transformed his house into a nightclub and charged guests $5 per night to attend. He used the proceeds to cover his college expenses. During this time, people commonly used the Yellow Pages to find businesses and organizations. It was always daunting to go through a series of book pages while searching for a company. Recognizing this need, Elon Musk started an internet version of the Yellow Pages by creating a searchable directory for businesses, with maps included. His website made it easier for people to find companies and for companies to place ads. He got the business running by buying a business address for a few $100. That was the beginning of the Zip2 website. With the business address established, he started building his customer base. He only had $2,000 after launching the website. His father came to his rescue when he gave him $20,000 to keep the business running. At that time, he was living below his means. He did not even have a proper bed and had to share his brother's computer. His brother worked with the computer during the day, while Elon Musk worked at night. He even had to borrow the internet from a neighboring office so he could save money. This strategy is called bootstrapping. Bootstrapping involves building a company from scratch with little or no outside capital. It involves using profits from the business to reinvest in growth rather than distributing them to investors or owners. By reinvesting profits into the business, companies can grow faster and become more sustainable over the long term. Musk didn't indulge himself while he was growing his company. He did not buy a better car, a bigger house, or any of the things that young entrepreneurs buy today. he steadily continued to live below his means. This is a common strategy among wealthy and successful people. They live below their means and invest heavily in their businesses. In 1997, Zip2 grew and started offering services to newspaper companies, such as city guides and directories. By 1998, more than 200 companies were using the platform. Elon Musk continued to grow the business and ensured that it remained relevant and preferred by customers. In 1999, Elon Musk sold the company for $307 million, with a pay of $22 million as his personal profit. That was how he made his millions at the age of 27. What set Musk apart from others was his vision, entrepreneurial spirit, and the ability to identify and capitalize on opportunities that others might have missed. He had a deep understanding of technology, a willingness to take risks, and a relentless drive to succeed. Musk's success is also attributed to his ability to surround himself with talented individuals and motivate them toward a common goal. According to Elon Musk, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Musk believed in this principle, and it truly worked for him. He knows how to make what he wants a reality, and he did it.
When critics say you can't do this, your answer to them is, we've done it.
Musk's achievements are not the result of magic, it is simply the correct learning process. We can deduce from Musk's story that settling for specialization is not the only or best path to success and influence. We can learn from Musk's approach to learning and thinking. But it's not enough to know what to do to wealthy. There are things that we have to stop doing if we want to become rich. If you want to know the one thing that you need to stop doing to become rich, make sure to watch this video. See you there.